Welcome back, true believers. Next week is shaping up to be one of those sneaky, dangerous comic weeks. Not the biggest week on paper, but the kind of week that will absolutely wreck your pull list once you start looking at the number ones, the collector variants, and a couple of sleeper books that could get hot in a hurry. I'm Tony, and today we're looking at the comics on sale for Wednesday, April 1st, 2026. And yes, April Fool's Day is very much in play this week because Marvel, DC, Image, and IDW all have at least one book that feels like it was designed to tempt both readers and speculators at the same time. So let's not waste time. Let's kick it off with Marvel. Marvel's headline launch for the week is Daredevil #1. This is the start of a brand new run from Stephanie Phillips and Lee Garbett, and Marvel is treating it like an event launch. The big collector hook here is the True Believer blind bag program with multiple covers and hidden variants built into the rollout. That alone is going to create a real chase factor at shops, especially for readers who missed the early hype on it. And honestly, Daredevil is one of those characters where a strong number one always matters. If the book lands creatively, this could be one of those wish I grabbed an extra copy issues by the weekend. Then we've got the history maker, Marvel DC Spider-Man Superman #1. This is Marvel's side of the new crossover celebration, arriving after DC's March one-shot, and the creative lineup is stacked. That is not a normal roster. That is clear shelf space, immediately territory. Marvel is doubling down with 2 Deadpool books and Wonder Man #1. It's a really balanced week. Big relaunch, major crossover, holiday one-shot, and niche books that could become sleeper favorites. Over at DC, the book I think a lot of people are going to be talking about is Bizarro, Year None #1. DC announced this one as a 4-issue series launching April 1st, written by Mark Russell with art by Mike Pitara, and the variant package is strong right out of the gate. Bizarro is exactly the kind of character that can become a weird little masterpiece. In the Absolute line, Absolute Wonder Woman circa 18 looks like a major spotlight issue. The solicitation teases the Witch of the Wild Isle versus Zatanna Zatara, which is already enough to get attention, but more importantly, it keeps that magical, myth-heavy side of the line moving forward. One correction for pull list planning. Zatanna #1 isn't landing on April 1st. DC later told retailers it's landing on April 29th. So don't let anybody sell you next week's hunt as the Zatanna launch. It isn't. Now let's go indie, because there are some really smart pickups next week, starting with Ghost Machine. Ghost Machine, the official guidebook Chuck 1, arrives April 1st with material covering the shared universes built around Geiger, Hyde Street, Redcoat, Rook, Exodus, and more. This is exactly the sort of handbook that people go chasing once the line gets bigger. IDW's biggest eye-catcher is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles X-Godzilla #5. You don't really need a long sales pitch for that title. You either heard it and immediately wanted it, or you're lying. So if I'm building the must-watch stack, Daredevil #1, Spider-Man Superman #1, Bizarro, Year None #1, and Ghost Machine, the official guidebook #1. Call your shop, lock your pulls, and don't assume those ratio covers are just going to be sitting there. What are you picking up next week? Drop it in the comments. Make sure you subscribe for the weekly breakdown, and I'll see you at the comic shop. Excelsior.